Okay, so today's daily challenge, Hellhorned Stygian. We have tissue paper. Apply fragile to non-boss enemy units when they enter the pyre room. Fragile means as soon as they lose health, they will die. So basically everyone that enters the pyre room will die to the first hit of the pyre unless they have armor or damage shield or some kind of protection. Bleeding Cash, lose 1 gold whenever a friendly unit takes damage. This isn't a big deal overall. It will just mean we will be losing some cash, and it can be beneficial to prevent enemies from hitting us. And the big one, ninja training. Minor bosses enter with stealth 5. This is especially scary on the Crystal Cloak, who already has stealth 8, because that makes him enter with stealth 13. So, but besides that, we need some way to tank the damage these minor bosses will do. Maybe set up on a higher floor so they lose some of their stealth before we have to deal with them. We'll see how we deal with it. So let's jump into the run and let's see what we get. Fortify Titan's Tooth Tiresome Climb. I like to see that. Tiresome Climb and Fortify will be helpful against the ninjas. We are fighting the Consume Seraph. We have to do it. Vapor Funnel plus Tissue Paper means we are not taking damage to any units besides the boss. So the only thing we need now is to survive the waves and finally kill the boss. And you know who can survive and kill bosses? Wrathful Hornbreaker Prince. So that makes me feel pretty confident, but we still need to be careful because bosses with stealth 5 are no joke. And for that reason I still want to get slays whenever possible. Titan's Tooth. This guy will be on 25 on the next floor. With a simple spell, or even the Train Steward, we can get the kill here. We'll deal 19, so here we'll get the kill. Let's torch this guy, let's also Frozen Lance use. It doesn't look like we can get a slay here. So we have to tank the damage with the Train Steward. These Train Stewards on the bottom will prevent the will help with removing the stealth from the boss. Hi Mystery Machine, thank you. We should have the kill here on the second floor. And we do. Fortify Hornbreak Impish Scholar. Hornbreak is not that important because we don't have to deal with backlines, they just die when they reach the pyre floor. Impish Scholar doesn't currently have anything to bring back, but there are a few cards that could be nice. I don't think I need a third Fortify. I will pick an Impish Scholar just in case. Offering token seems nice with the Tooth Titan's Tooth we already have. Let's take it. Steelwalker can... All of these can be nice. Guard of the Unnamed versus Steelworker. They can both scale their armor pretty high, but I really want to have my champion in the front line most of the time, I guess. Yeah, I think so. I think I want an offensive unit. Maybe a Rage Siren or a Siren of the Sea would be good. There are a couple of Hellhorned units that would be good. Probably more Hellhorned units than Stygian units, actually. I wouldn't mind a Branded Warrior, Deranged Brute, Horned Warrior. Maybe an Alpha Fiend. While from Stygian... Cold Celia could actually be okay. Xylophile probably not. Siren of the Sea and Nameless Siren are good. The Sharks less so. Let's go to the left. Let's go for the Hellhound unit. Branded Warrior. Also for the spell upgrades, because in case we don't get a unit here. Let's go for the Rage. We can't upgrade it anytime soon. Only after Daedalus, so that's a bit of a problem. Spell damage, Permafrost. Permafrost on a Titan's Tooth could be good. Even though we have Bleeding Cash, and I've heard that if you play with Bleeding Cash, you just want to spend your gold ASAP. That's not really true, because you will still lose gold if you have even a tiny bit left. Because you kill the Collector, and that gives you gold to lose for the rest of the fight. So I don't really care about spending my gold early on. And these upgrades aren't that amazing. I'm still gonna buy the cost reduction for the Tiresome Climb. And other than that, I don't think we really want anything here. So let's just move on. Unit draft. Seems okay. Maybe we can find something better than a Branded Warrior. Let's set up on the second floor. Trains the other on the top. Just in case the Collector spawns there. Do want to get a kill against this guy. I could draw into Titan's Tooth, so I should play it in this floor. Even though sometimes we take more damage because of it. If I can't get a kill here, I am better off just using the Ascent. So I can get a kill on the backliner instead. This guy will, after all, just die once he reaches the pyre. And I guess we start to work on this guy instead. This isn't quite enough for a kill on the Overcharged Apprentice. Nor is Frozen Lands plus Torch. So we might as well use the Titan's Tooth. Titan's Tooth here on the bottom floor is nice. I also want to have some units out. The order doesn't seem to matter here. But definitely short on damage here. I can't really use Tiresome Climb either. That's a bit of a problem. I guess we'll be taking a bunch of damage here. Ouch. Welder Helper is actually pretty useful. Helical Crystallis will help me set up slays. I think that's important. Ooh, Lodestone Totem. That might not be useful though. It's expensive to set up. It's not bad, it helps prevent some damage to a Hornbreaker Prince. Yeah, ideally we would zap down the enemies to like 1 or 2 attack. And then tank the damage with the Hornbreaker to gain the rage. I guess that's worth it. Let's go for the relic here. I don't think we are gonna get much use out of the other side. Ooh, Winged Steel and improved Firebox. Firebox would help us with the turn 1 setup of the Lodestone Totem in case we draw it. But I think we want Winged Steel instead and maybe take Ember as a boss relic. Ooh. Scorched Steel, that's nice. That's not bad. I am trying to build up armor after all. This fight will be a lot easier because Daedalus won't have stealth. So that's helpful. This bottom floor is pretty scary right now. Let's see if we can change that. Somewhat. We can get 2 slays here and we stay in neutral by killing one of them, so that's pretty good. Pretty good. That bomb needs to go. Maybe it's just Titan's Tooth. Yeah, I guess. We also hit the Daedalus with it. And we do have enough power to get the Slay on the frontliner. Backliner will die to Frostbite though. I think we want to kill exactly one of these guys. Should have put the Lodestone Totem in the back actually. Stealing kills from the Branded Warrior. Yeah, I think it's exactly 1 kill we want to do here. I think I don't want to play anything here, so we gain a bunch of rage. Let's instead play the cards on the top floor. And we should be fine here. Do want to reduce the number of hits I take because of the bleeding cash. It's minor, but One Horn's Tome. Alloy of the Ancient. Whew. These are both quite powerful cards. One Horn's Tome can go on the Branded Warrior. Alloy of the Ancients. Well, One Horn's Tome can go on the Thornbreaker Prince as well, once we have some armor on him. Alloy of the Ancients would help a lot, though, against the stealth guys. There's a Merchant of Steel here, which I definitely want to visit. I think it's Alloy. Consumer of Crowns. There's no way to make that work right now. So we skip. We don't want the other two. I am considering picking up one Ember, because the deck is relatively expensive. Especially with the Lodestone Totem. Let's go to the right here. Quick on the Branded Warrior? Maybe. Probably not. I think I am gonna spare some money to get actually a Heartstone on the Lodestone Totem. Don't think we need a Runestone as well. Strength Stone, Battle Stone. I wouldn't mind a Battle Stone on you, but I'd much rather have something a little bit more powerful, more impactful. Do we want an Endless Welder Helper or Impish Scholar? I don't think so. Well, no, actually we want an Endless Impish Scholar, because now we have the Alloy of the Ancients. That's gonna be a lot of armor generation. Did I? No, I didn't read Strategy and Synergy today. Why? Armor 15 and armor 15 per slay and rage 3 per revenge trigger. Lodestone Totem is a great card. Still. It's still pretty solid. Maybe it's not crazy just because it's a bit of a hassle to set up, but I am convinced that it's a very good card. I think we want the multi-strike on the champion. No, I think the Branded Warrior really needs multi-strike. So we are gonna keep the slot open to try and find that. Heaven Seal. I don't care. You can get to the pyre with full health and you'll still die in one hit. I do want to set up on the bottom floor to make it easier to get to these Absolvers. We can't get a kill right now, which is a bit of an issue. Actually, can we? Yeah, we can. Let's because we gain some rage before we take damage. Before we deal damage. It feels weird putting the Lodestone Totem all the way to the back. We can't fortify though, otherwise we won't get enough rage to get a kill on the Clip Defender. And we need to start that rage. The rage going up, that's important. For the same reason I will keep the backline alive here. At just this much HP, I guess. The Impish Scholar is not gonna die, huh? Maybe setting up... No, I think this is fine. One more spell here on the bottom floor. Let's play these out here on this floor in a weird order because it doesn't matter. We can get a double kill with the champion if we do it like that. I like the manipulation of the enemy attack value, so that it's exactly ideal for our slays, revenges. We're still a bit short here. But we can apply some sap and some frostbite. We won't have enough to play the ancient alloy. How did the damage value on the porcupine go down? Because I lost the rage from the backliners, I guess. Oh, and the slays! Ah, oh, that's a stupid mistake. I forgot about that. I can't kill those. That's a really bad idea. I forgot about those slays. They were a lot more armor than the sap value. So let's quickly set that up again. I should have played the Fortify before I played the Lodestone Totem. That's a mistake. Not a particularly relevant one, but still a mistake. Okay, these guys need to stay alive. My draw is totally different this time around. Still want some sap on this boss though. Okay, works out. And even if it weren't enough, still have this. Lightstone casing. I might find a use for this. March of Shields, Impolate, Impish Scholar. I don't mind a March of Shields. Impolate is also not bad. 30 damage for one ember is okay, and it helps. Actually, I think this is better because it helps set up the slays better. Guardian Stone, I would take a Guardian Stone if I didn't already have the Lodestone Totem, but I think here we skip. Scholar is harder to use against Consume Seraph. I guess so. That's certainly true. Free Relic, chance for multi-strike, Ashes of the Fallen, check strips. Well, with the Ashes of the Fallen, we don't need check strips, we don't care about the units ascending. Ashes of the Fallen can help. Large Stone, not quite what I want. Let's reroll. There we go. That's what I was looking for. You know what? I don't mind the Lodestone Totem having some rage. It's actually a pretty decent addition. Yeah, suddenly Scholar is very good again. The hook can help getting slays, but we already have a tiresome climb for that. The hook is pretty much hard removal here though, because of the tissue paper, but the same goes for tiresome climb already. Trapdoors. These would be great against the boss. If I can get some freeze on them. Permafrost. Hook equals Skull, except that hook costs 2 Ember. I mean, Secret Passage equals Skull, right? Non-boss enemy units enter with spikes 4. I think we have enough armor gain by now. that we can deal with that. Can't set up on the bottom floor here. I do need some more preparation time. Think about this. I do want to zap at least once. I think I want to zap twice to prevent the Master of Light from sweeping. And I still think we should have the Branded Warrior in front of the Lodestone. Zapping once definitely happens. I think we zap twice. Do we zap more than that though? Think we still want the early rage gain? Maybe not though. No, we don't need it. Not right now. Let's play this well or help her out. We can get a kill with our champion by playing the Helical. That certainly helps. Let's also remove the some more damage with the swipe. Yeah, I can also torch champ, that's true. Could ascend one of these, but that's probably not good. Here's Alloy of the Ancients. And I guess we also play the Impish Scholar. We can play it on the bottom floor now, so we can alloy every turn. Good thing we drew into that, so we can kill the Master of Light for an auto slay. More alloys. Some more rage here. I think we keep this guy at one attack. Too bad we can kill the imp. Also, I would have loved to have this tiresome climb in the next hand. Let's instead remove some stealth from the boss by setting up stuff on the bottom floor. Actually, it's the sweep guy. Sweep guy means I have to fortify here, I guess. Just trying to minimize the damage we take because of bleeding cash. Death scales. I don't particularly care about spell weakness, but it can come in handy sometimes. Another tiresome climb, I have to take it. It's so good. Maybe I should have taken the preserve there. To freeze the ascents. Spell upgrades and relics, yes please. Firestone housing. Yeah, I guess we're going to the Merchant of Steel then. Holdover. That's very powerful. I think it has to go on the tiresome climb. That should give us supreme manipulation of enemy positioning. I want to cost reduce the alloy, because we will be playing that quite a few times, usually. I'm not gonna reroll, so I'll just buy a 10 damage upgrade for a torch, maybe. Maybe for the Impolate. No, actually for the Helical. It double dips after all. Scorchfell. Whew. This might be the first fight where we actually take damage. I need to daze this guy, otherwise he will just spam Scorchers into our deck. If we don't play a spell here on the bottom floor, we are better off. Well, in terms of armor gain, yes. Well, we... in terms of rage gain as well. I guess I want to kill this guy. That was a pretty nice boost right now. Let's play Penance, Alloy, and I think we sent the Clip Guardian, so we can get double Slay here. Currently we gain 4 extra rage, so that's 37 times 2, not enough to kill the Guardian. Yeah, guess we send. This is 30 damage, against spell weakness would be 60. So I guess we send you and hit you. Should be ideal. The Homebreaker Prince will get both of the kills. So we won't be gaining a ton of extra rage here. I think we need to start torching our own Hellhorned Prince, Homebreaker Prince. Let's play one more spell here. Do want that rage gain. I'm gonna play the Tiresome Climb this turn. I don't think we need it anymore in this fight. Let's get these cards back. Alright, this imp doesn't die easily. I think we still want the rage gain. We do get the double slay with the backliner after all, which is pretty good. Ugh. Well, good thing our bottom floor is already finished setting up, so... Took 5 damage to the Scorch. Might be another Impolate, might be an Ancient... No, I think Ancient Synergy is pretty bad for setting up slays. It usually outright kills the enemy. Not in the... No, not against things like Gilded Wings and the enemies we are fighting very soon. These will actually take the damage from Ancient Synergy pretty well. I'm interested in buying a relic. There are a few that would really boost our performance. It's not those. Let's look at the caverns. An iceberg. History of the world seems overkill. We just need the Railforge hammer. Hellspanners isn't terrible, that's true. Hellspanners is pretty okay. Not amazing. Because of Lodestone. Yeah, it definitely helps with setup. I want the increased rage gain and armor gain. Yeah. I kinda like the Hellspanners. Enemy units enter with armor 20. Yeah, because of the imp. But it's only one endless imp, so can we deal with this guy on the bottom floor? Seems possible. We can even disable the Ember Drain. Start with the offering token. Don't need the torch this turn. Ember Drain, Welder Helper is a bit annoying to get rid of. Still okay. We do have the space for the Branded Warrior in the back after all. Maximum damage I can deal to this front line. I think I want to use the Frozen Lance here. Branded Warrior goes here. We are a bit short here. At least we can reduce the damage we take by quite a bit. That actually helps. I do need to start getting some slays. I don't think I want this guy to stay here. He doesn't provide me with anything by staying there. We do have a slight problem right now. And that problem is that we are not getting any rage at the moment. Okay, we have a kill with the Branded Warrior at least here. Can we do better than that? That's still a kill with the Branded Warrior, so it's fine. This guy still doesn't provide me with anything. Don't need Tiresome Climb in the next hand. Is there another torch left? Yeah, I guess we should torch the Impish Scholar then. We're a little bit short right now. But by torching... Wait, I forgot I can't draw into him again. Whoops. Titan's Tooth might actually not be enough. This is enough. Very nice. Oh, we... never mind. We do have the Winged Steel. At least this guy is not that dangerous with stealth, because he doesn't take damage before. Doesn't take damage before he unstealth, so his attack is really low. Rage Serum is nice. A consume spell for the Consume Seraph. And on top of that, a nice quick starter. If I had a way to kill my own Scholar, that would certainly help. Branded Warrior, I want attack, but I also want multi-strike if that's something we could get. Scorching Restraints, really, really helpful. I think I need those. Iron Drop Cage would allow us to stack a crazy amount of Dazed on Seraph, but we don't really need that. I think I'm fine now with just getting attack on this guy, because we do have Scorching Restraint, so we should be okay. Let us dupe the... Quite honestly? Rage Serum? Think I should reroll? Okay. Huh. Impsicle? Nope. We do have Ashes of the Fallen though. Leave it at that. I don't think it's particularly likely that we'll get that we get a flying kill. I think it's quite unlikely. This is exactly 160. Actually taking some damage here is preferable. Don't really want to play the other units just because of the bleeding cache, but that's hardly a problem. Three available, the Rage Serum, the Titan's Tooth. Titan's Tooth is not great, but Rage Serum definitely is nice here. I think I'll just let the Impish Scholar die naturally. Actually, probably better to ascend it. Never mind. I forgot about the Train Steward here. Whoops. We'll get a kill on this guy, hit the backline for about 70, 80. Should have a kill on that guy. Should work out. Play out these things because we certainly don't want them. I think that's actually pretty good, but we want to ascend this guy. I think we want to actually consume the ancient synergy here. No! Ah. Wing a betrayal, why? Okay, we do have a decent amount of power here on the bottom floor now. We actually have enough power to kill a Gilded Wing outright, which is certainly nice. So we can get the kill on these guys with the champ and then the... yeah, perfect. And that should be a win. We can improve on that a little bit by dazing some units and zapping them some more, because that means we'll be losing less gold to Bleeding Cash. Hey, Forces X! Thank you for the tier 1 subscription. Welcome to the stream and enjoy your emote in chat. I guess our score is gonna be alright, but nothing amazing. 44k, that's not too high. Yeah. The vapor funnel plus tissue paper really changed how we had to approach this run. Especially together with ninja training, because suddenly all the normal enemies are no longer a threat, while the bosses are a huge threat, so we only really cared about boss scaling. Maybe the way we approached this with the Branded Warrior and Hornbreaker Prince, going for Slays, wasn't the optimal way. I'm pretty sure it wasn't. Pretty sure there would be other ways that could work better. Ninja training gives minor bosses stealth 5. So we're on 45, place 45 here, which... okay, I guess I will take it. Let's look at some of the top decks. I wonder how they did it. I doubt this is legit with a runtime of 11 minutes, but... might be legit though. Wait, he didn't take vapor funnels? Maybe not then. Nope, definitely not legit. Definitely not. That's not the... He's not even trying to hide it. So, this guy took a similar path, but he took multi-strike twice. He went with Siren of the Sea, Lodestone Totem ×3. Weird. Hoarfrost effigy, together with the Titan's Tooth. Did he? Yeah, he managed to get a flying boss kill with Frostbite, I assume, with 3 Hoarfrost effigies, 1 with holdover. Interesting. 3 lodestones without a single ember upgrade is curious. Yeah. It's definitely weird. I'm a bit surprised that worked out so well for him. Eislich, what did he go with? That seems a lot more reasonable to use. Double cost reduction and holdover. Double cost reduction and holdover. That I can see working very easily. He also picked up the Branded Warrior and also went with multi-strike twice and revenge once. Very similar in a lot of ways. Crystalline Seeds because he went with Hoarfrost. I can see that. Yeah, the Hoarfrost is definitely a powerful way to get flying boss kills. That was a weird daily. Definitely not my favorite, but it was still pretty fun.